guess there's nothing left but to get into it. Alright, so I'm going to start a new game. Just for the fun of it. And see how fast I can actually complete this start to finish any percent. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is a game that I made. Oh yeah, And this is the main gameplay mechanic. You can create your own platforms. This is just the tutorial area, so it's meant to be simple, easy, and teach the mechanics. I think I did this wrong. Yep. Shoot. This area is meant to be pretty basic and teach the mechanics of the game. Good enough. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Ow. Ow. Alright. I think that's all of them. Got that one. Alright. So basically you gotta flip all the blue switches to make the blue walls disappear. Some rooms will be dark, in which case you have to find the power box to turn the power back on. Here we have another elevator room. Right, there's a quick trick that a lot of my testers didn't actually figure out. You can actually place blocks on surfaces that disappear, and they'll remain there for a moment, but after the surface becomes intangible. It might be in my interest to do this now. Alright, these are mirrors. They'll reflect the shots you shoot. And I want to grab this now. Alright, those exclamation point triangles, basically the warning signs, will tell you if anything is like hyper dangerous. Like a, bottomless pit. Shoot. Haha, there we go. Alright, next area. Alright, so that was the end of the tutorial area. Now we're just getting into the bulk of everything. Although... The game is semi-linear up to this point. At this point, there are actually multiple routes a player could take, but this one is, I think, the most optimal. It's at least going to make the player's life a lot better if they go this way first. Yeah. You may notice me crouching before I jump. That's actually a hidden mechanic. You'll jump a little bit higher if you crouch before you jump. I didn't bother to explain that anywhere in the game's tutorial. Alright, in this room we have a timer that's going to swap these. If you're overlapping one when it swaps, no worries. It'll just wait until you're no longer colliding with it before it changes. So kind of like this. That's a very deadly trap if you don't realize that laser's coming up. Save game, and I'm pretty sure this way's faster. There we go. If you can't tell, it's been a while since I've played this game. Came out last summer. So you can see in the top left is the timer device that's controlling when these things turn on and off. Whew, that was close. I'm not going to intentionally kill myself, but I'm sure it will come up at some point. Blast. Blast. Shoot. There we go. So yeah, blue lasers activate blue nodes. You can also do a button push to activate them. And they're really, really handy for shortcuts. So if you don't place a block on the ceiling here, that laser will bounce and it'll flip this green switch. And this is why you go this way faster, because you have to backtrack whichever way you don't go. Or you have to backtrack the way you do go to get back to the way you don't go. And that's a much shorter path to backtrack than what this one is inevitably going to be. Yeah. Even if you don't need to backtrack through some of these, it's usually a good idea to open the shortcuts anyway, just in case you get lost, because I know where I'm going for the most part, but I didn't really design in a lot of explanations on where the player needs to go aside from this map. There's a handy dandy map. So basically the way the map works is there are 2 layers to the ship. Going through the door passes between the 2 layers. And then north, south, east, and west are what they appear to be. Oh, did I botch that? I did. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Alright, so do that. That. Do that. That. I botched that again, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, this is one of the trickier puzzles in the early game. Right, you block both of those and one of those. That's not it, is it? No, it's not. I know this is really simple if you know what you're doing. Gosh, it's been way too long since I've done this. That needs to go on first, and then this needs to... Darn it. Block both of these, that turns off the reds. Block both of these. Turns off that. I just remembered how this works. I'm gonna kill myself to make it go faster. So basically when you lose all health, you respawn at the point where you enter the room, or some rooms like this one have special spawn checkpoints. So now, that's gonna go, and then I can do that. There we go. If you hear any background noise, it's because I'm in my parents' house right now for Thanksgiving, and that's the explanation I'm giving for that. Alright, there we go. We've hit both sides, and we get this now. This is the smelt device. So, a little explanation. This original device is the soul device. It shoots out beams that travel straight forward, and when they hit walls, they create platforms. This is the smelt device, and when you use it, it fires out larger blocks that arc at an angle. And, yeah, they stick to platforms, create new platforms just like the other device. Alright, I think we need to go over here next. First, I'm going to turn on the power, which I know is right here. So this is what the map looks like right now. The yellow area is the tutorial area. The orange area was the area I was just in. And now I'm going to go into the light blue area. Yep. Alright. The room I just passed through is designed so that if you come back into the room, you can't actually leave this area without getting the device that you need to get in this area. So first I'm going to get on this way, because I'm pretty sure I want to hit this first. I think I need to go this way next. Blast. Sometimes the jumps are a little hard because crouch jumping is the only way you can control your vertical height. You'll always jump the same height otherwise. And it can be a little tricky sometimes because you'll hit the ceiling too soon and just bounce back down. There is a thing to help with that much later in the game. I probably won't be getting it in this run because it's not actually required to beat the game. It's something that's very challenging to get, but is decently rewarding if you actually go after it. You'll also notice that every time I shoot blocks, my HP in the top left is going down. That's because your ability to place things is tied to the player's HP. If you use it too much, you'll die. It's the limiting system for how many blocks the player can place at a time, because they do decay over time. All right, this is probably the hardest timing challenge in the game. That's why. So basically, every time you turn the blocks to green, the laser down here will try and swap them back to red. And that's why it's tricky. Rats. I missed. Oi. No. Alright, there's a really cool speed tactic you can do. If you time it right. And I'm not timing anything right now. Gosh, I'm getting way too impatient. There we go. So if you jump through the red and you're over it, when it switches, you can land on top of it and just continue on. But it's kind of hard to pull off. Oh, that was dumb. So yellow lasers. These are lasers. They act as solid barriers, and they also act like lasers. So you want to do this quickly so that doesn't kill you. And that is something we cannot get right now, because as you can see, it's a collectible within the midst of red lasers, and red lasers kill you. I'm pretty sure I do need to flip that, yeah. Alright, so that segment is done, and I can save the game. These little panels here have text on them, but I'm not going to pull those up. Because that's like all the story-related stuff, and this is technically a speedrun. Alright, so these are turrets. These ones in particular are rapid-fire turrets. I guess I'll go ahead and let one shoot at me to demonstrate. Oh gosh, yep, they kill you really fast. They shoot about 15 bullets per second, I think. No, 30 bullets per second, that's it. No, I want to go this way first. Oh gosh. Alright, so right there that was close. Right there I accidentally got myself stuck on one of my own blocks. So the block's decay rate will increase drastically if you get stuck in your own blocks. I don't want to hit that, but over it, hit that. It's 2 out of 3. Oh well. Oop. That's that. So you'll notice the red nodes that the red lasers go through are activated by them, and it's a little in depth how the lasers work. Basically, there's red power nodes and green power nodes, and if I remember correctly, if all of the red power nodes are powered versus not all of them, it'll change the red-green orientation. And then green power nodes, if none of them versus any of them, it'll change which one is red and which one's blue. Or, sorry, which one's red and which one's green, which one's tangible currently. Oh, hey Techno. It's called the Soul Device. And as it happens, it's on sale on Steam for the August Steam sale. Now allow me to demonstrate the solution to literally all of the puzzles in a any percent speedrun. That little orange button with the circle on it is an elevator call button. You typically don't have to use them if you do everything correctly the first time, but in case you send an elevator away and then you miss it, it'll call the elevator back. Alright, so this one's tricky. Never mind, first try. And that makes things useful later. If you have to backtrack, like this wasn't the first one, that wasn't the last node you get, it makes it easier to backtrack. What do you mean? Of course I recognized you. You have the you have your. I'm familiar with the art of your profile icon. All right. So I refer to this puzzle back when as one that you need this device to solve, and that's why. So this is the ice device. It shoots mirrors that will reflect all types of lasers, as well as shots from the soul device. Gosh, and the next one I need requires some backtracking. This way should do it. So the device I'm going to get right now can actually be gotten significantly sooner, but it's a lot easier to get if you have the smelt device. Ouch. Okay, this one's gonna be tricky. There we go. Ah. I'm an idiot. That, and then that. Boom. Problem solved. I keep forgetting that I can actually solve problems in this game. Alright, and so all these rooms should look familiar as I backtrack to the beginning of the game. I'm not going all the way back, I'm going back to a very specific spot. And anyone who's paying attention will notice that that wall on my right in the previous room wasn't totally solid. That'll become more evident very shortly. So you don't actually have to open up all the lasers in this room again. Once you activate the blue power nodes, they will stay activated. However, with... oh, whoops, I didn't block that fully. But there's a checkpoint in the middle of the room, so it's nice. But yeah, blue power nodes will stay activated once you activate them always. So you don't have to worry about hitting them a second time, even if you die. If something kills you, also, something else I don't explain, you can break turrets with the smelt device. It's very convenient to not have be shot at all the time. I think you just go over that, yep. See, there's like an opening in the wall here. I'll get into that later, because it actually directly ties into where I'm currently going. All right, I want this elevator. All right, and you'll see there's a collectible in there. You can't get that just yet. All right, so way back in the beginning of the tutorial area, I fell down this area. And what you can actually do, and what you're supposed to do, is go back up. So the smelt device shoots a lot wider platforms for less of a cost. And these things actually last 10 seconds, so I don't have to jump super quick. Versus the recharge time on them. All right, I should just be able to crouch jump. Yep, there we go. So yeah, I flip this switch, and now I have a shortcut into this room. Downside. So in the map right now, so the red dot corresponds to my current position, and there's a black dot on the other map in the top left corner of the room that correlates. you'll see right now that there are lines connecting the current room to several rooms below. If in any of this room, the room below it, and the 2 rooms above it, I fall down, I have to start this climb all over again. Alright. Additionally, if I die at all, I have to start this climb over again. So patience is really worth your time. So yeah, this room opens up to here, which is in this room. Alright, so I'm gonna take a moment to let my health regenerate. Because, like, I have a full 10 seconds, that's plenty of time to let my health regenerate. Alright, so this one opens back up into this area. Okay. So this area is actually has some pretty steep timing requirements. Alright, gotta be quick here. There we go. Alright, so now you'll see I'm on the other side of the trench from the beginning of the game. And I can head into this area, and I'm now on the opposite side of that wall. So that red power node doesn't have an associated laser, and I'll get into that, of course, later. Nope. I'm getting way too impatient in a game all about being patient. Alright, so this one actually requires you to place blocks, and you'll see that there's actually a kind of sort of wall right here that blocks don't stick to that I also can't go through. That makes this just a little trickier, I guess. Alright, oh, this one's fun. So let's see, I'm gonna want this device. Because coming up, I think that's one more up. Yep, this one. Blast, I missed. There we go. Alright, so this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So this room should look familiar. So I'm gonna save the game. And you can actually solve this immediately using this device. However, you'll be missing out on something really crucial that is down this way. You'll also notice that the pipe background aesthetics change based on the area I'm in. So right now I'm in the dark blue area. So yeah, these are the green lasers, or the green power nodes. They function slightly differently from red power nodes. But they also function independently from red power nodes. So there's like a green system and a red system in each room. Okay, this one's... I missed. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that again. So I think... There we go. Hit that one. Alright, so this is the fourth and final device. There's technically one more, but it doesn't function like a standard device. So this one is the sailing device. It powers things. It does not place platforms, and it powers red and green nodes for 10 seconds. So as soon as I get to the top of this, the remainder of the 10 seconds will run out, and those will switch. So normally you'd use this to power these things and open the blue wall. Alright. So a lot of these puzzles take advantage of the fact that walls do not revert while you're standing in them. Oh, and while I'm here, actually, I do want to go up that way. A speedrunner probably would not come this way. This is not a required path to take, but I do. Oh wait, no, I will need that. Never mind. I thought that wasn't a fit. I thought that was something else. So you'll notice at the bottom left, I'm getting those little power-up thingies. Those are batteries. They are plot relevant, I want to say. They're how you finish the different endings of the game. So yeah. Come on. There we go. And then... Alright, so now go over here. This one. Alright, so I'm going to use the cheat method to do this, because you'll see none of my blocks stick to these barriers, but you can just do this. Rats, alright, retry. Well, never mind, I'm going to take the elevator up. So, this is where the elevator recall button comes in handy, because this elevator takes you back to the top of the room, and the intended method is to just do kind of like that and hope you hit buttons, and the elevator recall button hangs that back. So what I am going to do instead is this. There we go. It's not in advance. Alright, and I think, yeah, that drops me back into this main area. The main area of the map is in white. So now that I have all of these, there are 3 different paths I could take. And I honestly can't remember which one is the fastest. So, I'm gonna take the one that I know is over here, down here. So if you look at the map, you'll notice there are some tick marks leading into rooms that have not been connected yet. Some of those are still technically inaccessible. Actually, I think they are accessible. There we go. So, now we can get into this area. So this is a mirror type puzzle. There we go. In case you're bad at aiming, like me, I have dev insight. There are hidden little blocks that you can't see that will pull your mirror shots to them, so that your mirrors, when they align to the game's in-game grid, they actually line up with the other things they're supposed to line up with. I forgot I can't shoot that. All right. I'm not sure if that's the right spot. It's not. Is that the right spot? It is! Okay. Broken blocks or the broken metal plates are typically for aesthetic, but, drat, I botched that. But oftentimes need to be broken to allow things to bounce correctly. That should, yep, there we go. Alright, so, I'm actually gonna grab this. This is a bonus area. You don't need to do this to complete the game. Alright, smelt device shots will also block bullets. Oh, blast. Alright, you know what? Alright, so, the thing I just got, you'll see it corresponds to the saline device. That is an efficiency upgrade that it, basically whenever you use that device, it will cost less health. do. So basically the walls go away in this room, which causes your blocks to fade pretty quickly. This room. Ooh. That was almost death. So you can see that that warning symbol under me, that means there's a bottomless pit. And that warning symbol behind me, which is themed by Portal 2. Or the Portal series in general, I guess. Basically, those indicators indicate the kind of things you'll encounter in different rooms. Like, in this case, elevators. Alright. Oh, shoot, no! Oh. Alright, there's a checkpoint in the middle of this room. Because I'm a merciful game developer. This goes up here. Is there a... Right, that's the way I'm supposed to go. So this is a shortcut that connects several routes that need to be taken later on. There we go. Alright. So, as you can see, there's 3 different routes that connect to that room, and I need to go to all of them. I could probably platform over to this to reach it, but it would cost a lot of health. And because the ceiling is there, if I try and jump this, I will hit the ceiling and not make that jump. So, gotta be patient sometimes. Ah, right, I forgot I did the shortcut. So, I made it so that a lot of puzzles, once solved, you don't have to do them again. Which is one of the big implementations of the blue switches. So you can see I'm taking this nice elevator ride instead of going all the way back through this room. Alright, actually I will go this way, because there is somewhere else I need to go. Alright. So, I shouldn't need to backtrack too far this time for this one, because I opened up some shortcuts. Yeah, I think this room leads into it. Yep, here it is. So you can go this way, and this time I'm going to jump to the bottom of the pit. And now, I have this, and then go this way. Alright, so this room introduces a new type of turret. You really want the smelt device out for this one. This is a homing turret. Its bullets will always arc toward you. I'm gonna go destroy this thing now because it's annoying. Alright, so the bullets can also be blocked with the smelt device. So now I have that shortcut, and that room is safe. Turrets also, when destroyed, will remain destroyed permanently. I just remember what this room is, okay. There are a lot of rooms in this game. Sometimes I forget what a few of them were. I'm dancing dangerously close to the bottom of my HP. There we go. Ah, this room, yes. So in darkness, lasers of all kinds, I believe, will shine across darkness. There we go. So you can see where the danger lies. Gosh. Alright, so I got that one. I want to say there's one more over this way. think that's it. I don't wanna make that jump without there it is. Alright. Gosh, it's so much better when you can actually see where you're going. Boop. Alright, so I think this is a shortcut. Yeah. So this is a shortcut for later on. Is this the... It's not the end of this run. Alright. So, this spot is why you want to open up the shortcuts, which will become more evident later on. Because you'll see right there is a pink barrier. I'll get into that later. Ah, this room. Oof. Alright, I botched that pretty bad, okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah. This is a patience type dealio. I should remember that I actually have a couple seconds to respond like that after it, or not a couple seconds, but like a notable amount of time after it despawns to respond and fire off my blocks and move. Alright, there we go. Got past that one. Alright, so that's a shortcut from earlier that's now open. And I think this one leads back here, and I can open up. I don't want to step on that. Open up that one. So then this way, yep, leads on to here. So, most of your shots will be demolished. So like if I shoot this with the ice or with the soul, it will counter, it will destroy the shot you fire as it destroys the block. But the smelt device shots will just plow through just about anything, including, so there we go. I get up here. Don't have to climb out of that pit. Alright, so there's the second one. And I remember correctly, yeah. Shots from the sailing device will not activate save blocks, so you can't accidentally shoot those in case you're trying not to save. Alright, so where am I going next? Alright, so I can't go that way. I think I know where I need to go. The question is the fastest way to get there. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest way back. So here's the strategy I was talking about last time, where you do that, and now I just need to wait for the elevator anyway, because I'll just hit the ceiling and I won't be able to make this jump. So you can aim up and then you can press down to crouch, or if in midair, pressing down will aim down. So you can do like that. You also slide a little bit if you're walking and you crouch. Awesome. This is what I'm hoping for. It's a fast way back to here, and from here, I want to go up. Oh, I just realized my mouse is on the screen. Whoops. Alright, so that. I want that. Well, I just killed myself. Darn it. Alright. I got that. Dodge under before that happens. I was really hoping to break that ice. You can break ice mirrors with the smelt device. Have I been over this way yet? I have. What is over this way? Ah. Yeah, so pretty sure this is not the location. I wanna go. Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so this is the direction, because now I can hit that with the sailing device, and I can continue in this direction. You want to see a secret? There we go, got another one of those. So I need this to not be there, actually. So I do that. Let's go down and block the laser. Do that, and I need to go this way, because that other one was just a shortcut. Oh gosh, this one. This is one of the harder timing puzzles, I want to say, because you have to climb to the top of this room with that moving laser. Yep. So, no, I just killed myself. If that laser, oh gosh. So, pro tip, you can just do that and clear out all the walls, because your device will extend into the wall a little bit. Hey! Phew. Yep, comes back up. So, it takes a few tries. Oh gosh, this room. And yep. Yep, impatience will get you killed more than anything else. Oof. Go this way. Ow. Okay, that almost killed me, but it didn't, which is the important thing. There we go. So you can see that timer working frantically up in the top. So I got those now. I already went that way, so I want to go this way now. There we go. Alright, this room. I'll just hit that. Oh gosh. No. Yep. So when you die, broken turrets stay broken. As you can see, I'm hitting the wrong key. That's why that's not working. Just kill me. That'll get me up there faster. Alright, so there's a checkpoint right here. Oh. Oh. I think I broke one though. Theoretically, if you keep moving and don't fall off the platform, you'll be fine. That might have been a lie. Well, I did say theoretically, right? It's just a theory. That's all it's ever gonna be. Aha, but I broke the turret. I got to save myself. Alright. So this one requires more precision. This one requires a bit of precision and being quick and not dying. There we go. Oh boy, this one. Ow. sometimes this room takes me a while, sometimes it doesn't, and there's a checkpoint that leads back into this room. So you can see the map is filling out. You can see there's a whole right portion to the map that just hasn't even come close to being filled in yet. In this particular run, I probably won't be going there. This particular run being the time between now and when I get one of the game's endings. That being said, when you get a game's ending, it doesn't delete your save, so you can keep on playing. I think I have to do something like that. Yeah. Work. There we go. Awesome. Yeah. So that again ties back to those little hidden markers that tell the game, okay, I want to place my mirror in that specific spot. And trust me when you're going to want this out. So you have those. So this is one giant red section. It won't revert back to solid until you're out of it. You can just do that. I honestly can't remember if I want to go left or through that door. I'm pretty sure I want to go left first. I want this, because this room is full of turrets. So, turrets in dark rooms. You can see their laser bullets. And I died. And additionally, you can see just within your little area, you can see their laser reticles. Those will tell you where the turrets are, so that you can kind of destroy them like that. Oh gosh. Ow. So your own blocks don't actually hurt you. I think they might have in one stage of development. So yeah, it's usually a safe bet to just shoot straight up when the line is vertical above you. And I can't remember if there's another turret alive in this room or not. This one is probably the hardest switch to find in this room. I say it not being the last one. Gosh, I think there's... Did I miss the one up here? That one. There we go. But yeah, the other switch I was referring to has basically no indicators that it's there. Oh, okay, so that was the way I was supposed to go. So I want to backtrack for a moment. Because... no, I want to go this way. Alright. That thingy there. Do I need it? I do. Blast. I can't actually remember how to get that one. I know it's really hard to get based on its positioning. It's a lot easier to get if you have efficiency upgrades. So I want to see if I can... flip and blast it. Will that kill me? Yep, that kills me. Alright. So what I want to do first is not that. Or that. Oh! I just remembered how to get this, and it requires something I don't have yet. That being said, I'm like... A, I'm very stubborn, and B, I'm like pretty sure it's still possible. It's significantly faster to just end myself. Oh, please tell me I can. Haha. No, that was a very stupid decision on my part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't actually get that. So So turrets can only shoot, I think, once every 2 seconds. Sounds about right. And then rapid fire turrets shoot once every 30th of a second. It's like twice a second. No. I don't know, something like that. 15 times a second, I think, with 30 frames per second. They shoot every 2 frames. All right, so I've been in this room before, over in that corner. So first I want to do that. And I botched that horrendously. Yep. Yeah, I'm about to kill myself there. Yep. So if you ever want to kill yourself and lasers aren't nearby, just pull out a device and spam the fire button. There we go. No, please. Just in time. Alright, save that, and we now go down there and proceed on to this area. Which, yes. Right, how do I get on the top of there? I honestly can't remember. Alright, so now that that way's been backtracked, where does this go? Alright, so goes to there, and then I can go. Yeah, so this way should be the fastest way to go. So I can go here, and go over here. And I've opened the blue path, so I just take this elevator. Take this elevator, and now I'm in here. So this is where the 3 paths converge, and you can't actually get that yet because every platform in this room is intangible. So this is the other way that goes down there. So with this, I can do that, and now I can grab that, and that's number 4. Excellent. I need 1 more. Oh, I can't remember if there's one where I'm going or not. Alright. Alright, so this one's decently tricky. I forgot. There's a platform there. There we go. Never mind, it's not too tricky. Just need to know the timing of it. Alright, so this is the bridge of the ship, as you can see. This is a spaceship. And you can also see this purple-pink switch up here. This is the only one in the game, so every time you want to flip these, you gotta come back here. Purple and pink work like green and red platforms, except that that's the only switch. And it's global instead of based on room. So I can open this, and this takes me back to the beginning of the game. So that opens up the way forward, and I still need a collectible. I honestly don't know the fastest one to get. And I'm not sure this is the fastest way to go. Actually, it is, because you see we have this nice pit here. It is now crossable. Yeah, I don't trust that for a second. But I can't jump that, drat. There we go. Just in time. Alright, so now I'm back in the main area. I know I can get another one. I'm like 80% sure there's another thing there. Officially, they're called batteries, so I'm just gonna start referring to them as batteries. Let me save my game real quick. Alright, so there's a pink wall over here. It is now open because I flipped the switch. And haha, now we are in this area. Pretty sure this is the way I'm supposed to go. Okay. So when I made this game, I had a really well thought out mental map of what connected to what, and I honestly can't remember what connects to what now. Oh, I just noticed there's a comment. I do not currently stream on Twitch. Yeah, there's the battery I need. I have considered it, I guess. Is it related at all to this way? Oh, there's the thing I need. Okay. Alright, this way? Nope. This way? No. Alright. This way? No. This way? This way? No. This way? Nuh-uh. It's gotta be one of these. Is it this way? Oh my gosh. They're only, Huh. What about this way? I see. There are only 4 rooms in this puzzle. Gosh. One of these doors leads to that battery, and I can't remember which one it is. Okay, so it's not that one. Where does this go again? Huh. What about this way? There it is. Got it. Okay. So it's this way. That wasn't it, was it? It was. That was it. Okay. So now I go this way. There's normally a blue barrier here, but the blue button I hit earlier opens it. So now, as you'll see on the map, I am on the other side of the ship, and you'll see that green zone is the zone I was just in. But instead of exploring this whole area, I'm going to go through this door. This door doesn't actually take you through the layers. It actually takes you back to the other side of the green area. So now I want to get down to there. I'm honestly not sure what the fastest way to get there is, so I'm gonna go start exploring. So if I go through there, that's not gonna be it. Oh, I totally forgot about that one. That would have been so much faster. That's actually a really easy one to get. It's easiest if you have the smelt device. Alright, so I'm gonna use my mouse. I'm trying to get to this room down here. And I'm trying to figure out the fastest way to do that is that I would go to here. Right? Yeah, so I wanna go this way. I think I know. I think I have a path in mind. That was dumb. I already activated that. I keep forgetting that's a permanent puzzle. And then this one I can just go down here. Then I go this way. You can't actually aim up with the ice device like you can with the other devices because it shoots at 45-degree angles. And I'm going through this room again, but hey, at least it's the light. Oh, that's right. There's a checkpoint up here. Alright. Where am I? So I'm there. Ah, I'm actually exactly where I want to be. I'm relatively sure this way is faster. Yeah. So I just fall down here. I want to go this way. So, I'm back here again. This room is open. So, I'm going to save the game. And these rooms are all tied into the lore of the game. So, play the game yourself if you want to read what those panels have to say and go into those rooms. This room too. It's pretty much all here for aesthetic. This room sucks. Alright. I'm actually not sure if it's possible to do this room without dying. It looks like it is. That was actually surprisingly easy. Alright, this next one's gonna be trickier though. Nope, never mind. Honestly, in testing, that room was pretty hard to complete without dying with just my current setup. Alright, so that is it. This is the end. I have 5 batteries. I can activate the ending. That's it. Wait, shoot, I forgot to end my timer. I need to end my speedrun. Alright, ending it late. That's hour 6:27. And yep, there's the credits. I made this game so I could put literally anything in it as long as I, you know, gave credit to everyone who helped. And the game reboots. Oh, and my sister's in the chat. I have no idea how long she's been there. I made the sound effects with, oh, those sound effects. So if you listen to the shoot sound, that's literally me going into my mic, and the jumping sound is just, it's me inhaling really quickly. Yep. So that is the bare minimum run. You technically don't have to go into that green zone. You can grab the other battery, and then you have 5, and you can finish the game's first ending, which is the escape pod ending. So yeah, this door won't be here if you're starting a new game, but this will take you right back into the game where you left off. Once you beat the game once, you unlock the credits. You can watch those at any time. The playground, I believe, is here from the start. And then once you beat the game once, you have access to all this fine stuff. So start all mode starts you with all of the devices. Everything is unlocked. Health bar is a fun one in case you hate life and you don't want to see life anymore. So you literally turn it off. In this room, I have unlimited ammo and unlimited health, so I can just fire at will. But in the main game, this will turn off your health bar, so you have actually no idea how much health you have left unless you know how much each shot takes. Hard mode is a little bit harder. Basically, shots will take more health. Enemies that hit you will deal more damage. I think I increased the fire rate on the turrets as well. And in development, I actually made it so blocks decay faster, but some puzzles require it being 10 seconds long. So it does not affect that. No death mode. You die, the game reboots. And then finally, infinite ammo for people who just want to goof off and have fun. This basically makes it so your health doesn't go down by using the devices, which is really fun with start all mode. Oh, and of course, there's the hat. I'm not going to push that one. You have to play the game yourself if you want to see what it does. So this is the playground. This is actually my dev room where I tested a bunch of stuff. Any of the exits to this room loop back to the very start of the room, which is that top corner. So you can play around with the different doors and elevators and systems. They all look back. Oh, that one exits. Never mind. Back to the playground then. So this is actually a puzzle I plan to implement, and you'll notice I just did a double jump there. So when I pause the game, you'll see I have actually everything filled out. I'm not going to explain what those do, but that is all of the collectibles in the game. As you can see, there's a bunch of them. There's 9 different device things you can collect. There are 4 times 20 efficiency upgrades and 10 batteries. So there's a lot of stuff. So the one on the bottom allows you to double jump if you get both of them. And the wings, after you double jump, if you hold space, allow you to glide, which at the expense of health allows you to slow your descent. So yeah, just playing around with lasers here. This room is not meant to be a whole inclusive playground because that's what the actual game is. You just unlock stuff and run with it. You can... I'm pretty sure that you can't just like turn on all start mode and then load your game and have all the stuff. It actually sets everything back to the settings. I think except hat. I think hat is excluded from save data. So if you turn that on in the menu, you just get a hat. Yeah. So that is it for this stream. If anyone wants to see more, let me know. And again, the game is on sale on Steam right now for the autumn sale for like $1. Not even 99 cents, I think. And if you ask really nicely, I think I still have a few free copies left. Don't hold me to that. But yeah. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you everyone who tuned in, or if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you enjoyed watching.